Hello from ICDETv. Today we are with Aini and she will share her experience with us. So, immigration and action is global reaction. Do you agree with this?
I guess so.
So, are you acting global?
I hope so.
So tell me, Aini, how are you acting global?
Okay, so I've been with Act Global since 2011, 2012, since it started. We were actually started in the UK, and that time we set up this organization in the UK and started to get involved with the Youth in Action that time. The project was kind of like connecting all the young people around Europe with some good positive activities like youth exchange, training courses, and all this kind of like other activities around that around the Erasmus Youth Action type. So we thought, why not just like spreading outside Europe, and then we started Act Global Indonesia as well, and it works out pretty well as well. It's pretty much like you were started in Europe, and then you go to Asia, and then suddenly you become international and becomes really global. So it's pretty much like Act Global in a proper way, because once we start like going outside Europe, we started to kind of like get connected with other organizations and partners around the globe, and then we started to kind of like see that actually all the organizations doing pretty much similar thing with us, and it's good to be connected with them.
So do you think people should act global too?
Absolutely.
And why?
Yeah,
is it a good solution, like a proper solution?
Yeah, of course, because I believe that like getting internationalized, getting to be more connected to other people and other cultures around the globe, you can see that actually part of you actually has the same thing with everybody else, like in the world. So by acting global means you're actually be more open-minded about anything, about the culture, about people's mind and differences, and that makes you stronger and kind of like, yeah, it's good. It's a good kind of like introduction to being more open and accepting other differences and be more yourself.
So how do you think acting global is related to immigration?
Acting global, doing immigration, okay. So because we are talking about different cultures all the time, we see that people have fear when they see different people, like different people, different nationality, and different kind of like ethnic groups. In Indonesia especially, we've got over 600 ethnic groups within the one countries. So we've got like pretty much differences from food, from the dress you have in, from the languages even, and it's kind of like nice to kind of like being. Is it okay with the lines?
Stop and continue.
Not me. Not much myself. The table. Yes.
Hi. Yes. Okay. So yeah, it's kind of like nice to kind of like being the help to teaching the young people that. It's okay. Maybe you can ask the question again.
Okay, I'll ask the question from the very beginning and make an answer real quick.
When people.
So how do you think immigration is related to acting global?
Okay, so we've been doing some projects in Indonesia as well as in the UK, and I think one of the factors that we see is like people fear of differences. So people start to feel like fear because they're not the same to each other, and this is why, like, you know, teaching them that we should not see people in the differences, but with the similarity, is very, very important. So and this is like the same case with everywhere you go, like every countries that you go. Like in Indonesia, we have like this kind of like problems even within the countries, because we have like different ethnic groups in the country itself. We have over 600 ethnic groups within just one country, an archipelago. So yeah, it's immigration or migration or like different ethnic group is kind of like topics that we see in an everyday basis. So that needs to be clarified, that, you know, and it's kind of like nice to teach young people that you should not see people through the differences, but through similarity in the eyes.
Okay, so we got a lot of concentrate answers from you. I think our followers will take the lesson out of it, hopefully, and thank you for watching us. Stay tuned, because we create and we share.